Okay, got the whole family in there. It's a good looking family.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, that's all you, man.
Yeah, I have 5 sons and 3 daughters. Yeah.
Atta boy. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, man. So one of our writers, he's usually on here with us, Glenn Beck, but he's not going to be on tonight. But we just wanted to, first of all, thank you for being on tonight, man. This is like our honor, man. To have you.
No,
I've
no,
watched
thanks
you
for
fight.
having us. Like I said, I love everything y'all doing, and I'd love to be a part of it, especially
Yeah,
on the ground. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We are. I don't know if you. I know you probably know about our magazine, but we're the #1 martial arts magazine in the world. But this is a different part of it. This is what we call Warriors of the Velvet Rope,
Okay.
and so we do boxing and other things also. Bare knuckle fighting. Boxing with you, and it gets put in our magazine. You know,
Okay. Okay.
so so this is an honor for us to have you.
I don't know if you know, Austin Trout is also a part of BKFC, so that's how we met. Them being affiliated. Am I correct, Austin?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be a champion in that. As soon as the baboon gets healed up, I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Right, because he's pound for pound right now, the baboon.
That's what they say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just get right into it. I'm gonna skip the intro. I'm not good with all that. But I just want to know, how did you get started in boxing? Because ultimately that was your main career as a professional fighter.
Well, I grew up in Las Cruces, New Mexico. All right. And, there's not too many brothers in New Mexico. Um, but boxing was a big thing out there because, you got the Hispanic culture and they love boxing. And it worked out for me because I was real small for my age and I was real slow for my age. So, I played basketball, I played base, I played all the sports, just wasn't special, so to speak. I was probably average or below average. But then when I finally found a gym, in Las Cruces, and mind you, I thought I had to go to like Philly to join boxing because of Rocky. I didn't think they would have boxing gyms in my little town. But once I found out, my mother finally took me in, and it was just love at first sight. It's like, you fight somebody that has your experience, your size, your weight, your age is made for me. And I've actually found my athletic ability through boxing, and it wasn't the other way around.
How you started out in the amateurs, correct?
Correct. I was 10 years old when I first walked into a gym. Close to, not close, but over 200 fights.
Nice.
I was a national champion, 2004 national champion. It was the first championship I won as the first national championship I won, and it got me a bid into the Olympic trials. I made it all the way to the box office, and I lost the box office to Giannis Martirosyan. So I was the 2004 Olympic alternate. One of the greatest experiences I got to experience was going to the Olympics. I got to watch Andre Ward win gold. He was the last, he was the last male to win gold. So I feel I helped them out because I was one of the sparring partners. But great amateur career. It definitely helped me into the pros because especially at the time of 2004, 2005, nobody liked America. So, all the international travel that we did, we ran into a lot of hostile environment. And that was really the theme of my whole pro career, which is going into hostile territory, whooping ass.
Right. Wow. Was that the same year Deontay Wilder won bronze, or?
No, I think Deontay Wilder was 2008, the next Olympics.
Will this be your debut fight in BKFC?
No, I made my debut in February. Okay. And it was in Albuquerque. I got to whoop Diego Sanchez, who's a MMA legend, definitely a New Mexican legend. It was a big fight for New Mexico with me and Diego kind of coming together in the squared circle. But I pitched a shutout. I ain't have not one scratch, no cut, nothing. And that's the way I got to keep it because my mom said I can't do that bare knuckle if I mess my face up. So each fight I plan on coming out unscathed.
Now I know Diego is really popular in the UFC, or he was, and I think I might be in the Hall of Fame. I think either he's in the Hall of Fame or he's going in. So was that a tough fight for you, or I know you said you came out unscathed. But, you know,
I mean, no, I mean, it had the makings of being a tough fight, but Buddy just, you know, if he was able to wrestle, it would have been a completely different story.
Right.
Although he is able to, you know, do a lot of standing grappling, holding, hitting, and in the first round, I initiated the grapple, and I think it was the body shots that made him not decide to not hold me no more. But it was an entertaining fight at the least. But I like I said, I pitched a shutout and stopped him in the fourth. After that fight, he had this whole Vaseline game. He was accusing me of cheating and putting on too much Vaseline and this, that, and the third. And so I really don't like the guy too much now. And so I'm just gonna keep saying, yeah, I whooped his ass. It was easy too. One of the easiest money I ever had to make. In fact, hopefully he retires soon because the ass whooping he took, I don't want to see him get punched no more.
Now, what weight class did you guys fight in?
We fought at 165.
Okay. And that's considered middleweight?
And the bare knuckle, I don't remember what it's called. It might be considered welterweight, to be honest.
So you're familiar with Lorenzo Hunt?
Oh, yeah, we know. I know all about the juggernaut. When I first started watching BK, the bare knuckle, he's one that stood out. He just seems to know what to say and how to say it to make you listen. You know what I mean? You either love him or hate him, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to watch.
The toughest fight that you could say you had in the pros, because I seen when you fought Cotto at the Garden. And
he beat Cotto. And he beat Cotto. Trout beat Cotto.
Yeah. And Nate, I told you that. My son said, no, he lost to Cotto. I said, no, I was there. He beat Cotto.
Oh, you was there. It was a good night. The Garden was quiet.
Because everybody was really mad in the audience.
Oh, is that when they were having fights in the audience?
That was my little brother. He got jumped up there, popping his mouth, talking this shit. It was all love though.
Wow. And then I know you had I heard prior to that fight, prior to the Cotto fight, there was a lot of negative stuff being said. Is that true?
The internet's always talking trash, but for the Cotto fight, right before the Cotto fight, a lot of people was talking about like, who is this guy? Where'd he come from? Most people didn't know that I was the champion. Cotto was challenging me for my belt. And so I caught a lot of shit like, you don't deserve to be here. Cotto's gonna knock you out. Trout who? And I showed him who I was that night.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that because we got into a little debate on that this afternoon. So I said, I thought he beat Cotto because I was pretty much there. I was there.
I beat him. Definitely. It was, it was a career defining.
Canelo. It was his brother.
Canelo.
It was
so I beat Canelo's brother for the belt in Mexico.